Many of us have done it. We've turned 30. Some of us are turning 40, and some of us beyond. And when you're in your 30s and in your 40s and beyond, you're starting to think about how can I prolong good quality movement to enjoy life's many fruits of being able to move. And in today's video, we're going to talk about 3 essential movements that I feel like all of my clients should be able to do. And these are easy things that you can do at home, and find out if you're someone that's moving well or if maybe you need a little help. So movement number 1 is being able to perform a deep squat. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, yeah, I need to be able to do that so I can lift a barbell, but this isn't necessarily about Olympic lifting, doing a snatch, going to CrossFit. It's about being able to get down and pick things up. It's about being able to pick up something on the weekend, do some yard work, get down, play with your kids. We're thinking broad and functional. Yes, for sure, I want you to be able to do this with a barbell if you so choose, but not everybody wants to resistance train, and that's cool too. So to do a deep squat, ideally, we would like to see someone be able to get down into a deep squat where their butt at least gets knee height or below, potentially. Our chest is upright and we're balanced with our feet flat on the floor. If for some reason you're unable to do those things, maybe you find yourself limited in depth, maybe we're losing our weight and our balance forward or backwards, maybe we have a knee that really drops far in, something that's out of line with those things, oftentimes the fix is pretty straightforward and pretty simple. It just takes a little bit of work. So our second movement here is a lunge with an overhead reach. And it's not because I'm preparing everybody to go do yoga. Some of you that do yoga, this would be great for you, but really it kind of sequesters a bunch of different movements that are important and combines them into a movement where we can evaluate a lot of things. Being on one leg is really important throughout life, being able to balance, and in a split stance or a lunge, we're able to kind of check on those things. It shows us hip stability, it shows us ankle mobility, it shows us core stability, spine and shoulder mobility as we reach overhead. So ideally, I'd love my clients to be able to do this in a way that captures those things, and if we do have an issue, it pulls them out very easily to see. So in a a forward lunge with an overhead reach, it'll look something like this. So we lunge down, reach up overhead. Ideally, we should be able to get our arms fully up overhead. At the same time, we should be able to keep our torso basically in the same place that it starts, that we're not cranking a lot through our low back. That would be maybe suspicious of some mobility limitations in our spine or our shoulders or both. And then being able to balance on one leg, being able to get down and have the strength to get down into that single leg lunge. And in our third and final movement here, this tells us a little bit about how well we can rotate, which is important for things like walking. It also tells us a little bit about how we rotate through our rib cage and our mid-back. Oftentimes this area gets stiff. Maybe we don't breathe very well. Maybe we're under a lot of stress and we stiffen and tight or create tension through here. Maybe we also sit at a desk and find ourselves in a sedentary lifestyle and we've gotten stiff through the years. So a quick and easy way to check this is actually to sit down on a chair. You want your feet flat on the ground and you want your legs to remain motionless through this. We're going to take both of our arms, we would cross them over our chest, excuse the mic here, and then we're going to rotate as far as we can to both our right and our left sides. Ideally, we should be able to rotate about 45 degrees in both directions. And as we rotate, we want to be mindful to not shift through our hips. And in essence, we're cheating the test and not finding out how flexible we are up top. So if you're a golfer, if you're a baseball player, or if you're someone that rotates to say maybe play pickleball, this is really important. It allows us to move through an area to help us generate power, but just through in life, this could be reaching back to hand something to your child in the back seat. We want to make sure that we're able to maintain those things, that way we age with grace. If you find yourself struggling with one of these 3 things, or maybe all 3 things, fear not, there's still hope. We just need to get a plan in place, and oftentimes many of these things can be improved upon in as little as 4 to 6 weeks with a structured program at home, and I'd be happy to help you do that. If you find yourself struggling a little bit with one of these movements, or maybe something hurts, reach out to me at In Motion Sport and Spine. Be happy to help. Be well.